Where am I? At the moment I'm in a badly maintained greenhouse. But where am I psychologically? Now we can say I'm here, so I'm physically here, but we can also say I am here from a psychological point of view. This is quite a hard thing to grasp until you actually experience it. You could say, the way to look at it is, there's being here and being present, or there's been elsewhere, or identified with something. So just look at it as being here or being elsewhere. So to look at being elsewhere, you can say, if you're daydreaming, you're elsewhere. If you're driving down the road and you're thinking of something that happened to you at work, then you're elsewhere. You're not present. You're not here in the now, as Mr. Toll would say. It's quite a powerful thing when you first experience being present. So let's look at it another way. How can I know if I'm here or not? Now there's people watching this maybe who've never actually experienced being here. So just ask yourself the question, where am I? And the answer will come back straight away, well, you're here, where else could you be? And this is a trick that, if you like, the mind plays. But okay, so the mind says, you're here now, great. So look at your watch. And just watch your watch for 5 minutes. And see if you can say, I am here now, for 5 minutes and stay here, stay present. It's very hard to do. Being here now, being present, takes a lot of energy. And we are using energy up every day in ways that we shouldn't be doing it. Every time we express a negative emotion, every time we get angry, we're using up a lot of our energy. You notice that when children have a tantrum, the next thing they do is they want to have a nap because they're so tired. And they're tired because they've used up all their energy and now they need to rest until they have more energy again. So, where are you? Are you here? I am here now. Are you here now? It's very simple and yet very powerful, and it's amazing how easy we can trick ourselves into thinking that we're here when actually we're not. And the only one who can know this is you. If you are here, you're here. And if you're not, you're somewhere else. You're elsewhere. And if you're elsewhere, then you're living your life like a zombie. Okay? All these people walking around with their devices stuck to their faces, walking down the street. You think any of those people are present? No. No. It's very unlikely. And you find that actually most of the pleasures that we seek involve trying to be elsewhere. Anyway, if you try to be present, give it a go. I am here now. Walking there, go for a walk. And while you're walking, just say to yourself, in your mind if you like, a little mantra, I am here now. Could be a lot more useful than saying a mantra in Sanskrit, that a language you don't understand. I am here now is something that you can understand perfectly well. And once you get the psychological understanding of that, you'll always know when you're not present. And it may be another week before you even remember that you weren't present for the week. And if you do it properly, that's a very scary thing. And you'd be asking yourself, well, where have I been for the week? Something very wrong with that. But we're just living our lives in a very mechanical way. And this is why we have this question arising, where am I? Because we don't want to live our lives mechanically. Surely we don't. We want to experience life. And if you really want to experience life, you have to be present. You have to be in your life. It's been very warm here the last week. I haven't been able to get into the greenhouse very much, just for watering really. It's just been too hot. Couldn't spend any time in here. And even then it was getting overgrown. So just got to catch up. We're having a bit of a ant plague at the moment as well. Ants everywhere. It's hot weather. I love it. So, am I here now? Can you know? Can you know if I'm here? You can't. You can't. Certainly, if you were present and I wasn't present and we were in the same place, you might be able to tell. But on TV, on a video screen, you couldn't know. I could be conning you all. But regardless, ask yourself the question, am I here now? Never mind what the guy on the video screen is doing. What am I doing? Am I here? And what you'll find is, if you practice this, if you practice I am here, being present, you'll find you have a lot more energy. And the longer you do it, the longer you can do it. It's like exercising a muscle. You lift weights to make your muscles strong. You practice being present to make your psychological muscles strong. And your energy levels. The energy levels go up. Energy is like water in a bucket. Each day you're allowed one bucket full of energy, if you like. And every time you get unhappy, it's like there's a little hole in your bucket. And the energy just seeps away. So, is there anything more to be said about being present? The only one who can know is yourself. And the only one you cheat is yourself. It's an exercise in being very honest with yourself. Be very honest with yourself. What harm can it do to be honest with yourself? All the time be honest. Don't cheat yourself on this. If you're present, great. If you're not present, recognize it. And then just do the exercise again. You're going to forget. You're going to forget yourself. We can call it that. We can say we forget ourselves. We say it all the time. But this really means forgetting yourself. Being lost in something. Being lost in imagination. Being lost in a negative emotion. It's a very difficult thing to master. But every little time you do it, makes huge strides towards being conscious. And being conscious has got to be better than being unconscious. So give it a try. You never know. You might surprise yourselves. Lots of things haven't survived the greenhouse this year. Just been too hot. Crazy, crazy heat. Lettuce is one of the things that's done well. So, let's give it a little bit of TLC though, keep the weeds away. If you have any questions on any topic at all about being conscious, leave them in the comments down below and I'll get back to you. Hopefully it'll help you out. It's a strange thing how we get helped. Some things that helped me I didn't even realise was helping. So you never know what's going to help you. You never know. I have some lupins here that I grew. So they don't like the heat so much, they wilt. Not space for them in the flower garden at the moment. So I'll have to stay here. Hopefully it'll be cooler now. The weather's shifting a bit. I'll do a bit better. I was hoping to overwinter them and plant them out next spring. But they've just grown so fast and so strong. And then the hot weather came. That's it. Life as a gardener, it's very unpredictable. At least I know if they're in here they're getting watered all the time. But outside they probably would get the water. We have had such a lot of hot weather. And I'll talk about climate change. I'll get into that. Get me into trouble again. Oh. So that's it then. Just a short little video asking you the question, where are you now? Answer honestly. Only you yourself know, but ask the question, where am I? And you'll find immediately you'll go on the defensive. Ask yourself, who's going on defensive? Who is that? Your true self doesn't need to get defensive. So who is it who's getting defensive? Yeah, of course I'm here. Where else would I be? That's a stupid question. God, this guy's an idiot. Yeah, of course I am. But ask yourself the question. Where am I? I don't mind if you call me an idiot. But try. Ask the question. Only then will you really know. Be honest with yourself. It's very important being honest. If you want to get anywhere in this field, you have to be honest. Okay. We'll leave it at that. I'll see you next time.